Hello, I'm Kathy McCarran. Welcome to Tire Business NewsPoint, your video source for exclusive tire industry news. Generation Y, those 18 to 35, is the newest block of consumers to enter the market, and they are a generation that has grown up with technology. A story that appeared in Tire Business last November discussed how this younger generation will make up 47% of the workforce by 2014. With that large block of disposable income, tire dealers need to create strategies to attract this technology-savvy group of consumers. Tire Business editor Dave Zelasco talked with Sean McKenzie, who was a business development director for American Tire Distributors, about how dealers can tap into the Gen Y customer base.
Hi, I'm Dave Zelasco, editor and publisher of Tire Business, and I'm here at the New England Tire and Service Association's annual convention in Connecticut. And with me today is Sean McKenzie, who was a speaker at today's program. And Sean talked about the sort of the new up-and-coming consumers, the Gen Yers. So I'd like to ask you, Sean, who are the Gen Yers?
Well, that's that population bubble born between, depending on who you talk to, but generally speaking, between 1980 or 79 to 2000. 80 million strong, connected to everything, have never known life without the internet. So now these people are going into their 30s. We've been talking about that generation for a long time. It's a very large bubble, but now they're becoming of age. So now we have to deal with them as consumers, and they really go to market really differently than what we're used to.
And that's what were we used to? The baby boomers, are they different than the baby boomers?
Well, there's a lot of similarities between them. The baby boomers are a large population bubble too. They really changed retail as we know it, but these guys are going to change it a lot differently. And I would say the biggest difference is their connectivity and their connectivity to their friends and their ability to source their friend network to make purchase decisions. And I think that's the biggest switch. Baby boomers and even Gen X like I am were affected by advertising, and we did some research maybe on our own. But their ability to tap into all their friends to help them make purchase decisions is changing retail, really. And their ability to be online with a mobile device that's very powerful nowadays that can check pricing. So they're going to be very savvy consumers, and they're going to be looking to source their friends, and that's different than what we're used to.
You know, one of the things you said earlier today, you were talking about that, was they could actually be assessing a business or talking about a business while they're sitting in the business.
Oh, it's real time, and that's a big deal. We've talked about that. I've seen many examples of people on Twitter complaining about the service taking too long. But the good news is you can find that out. You can see if you can do a Twitter search for your business name and see if someone's talking about you. So as scary as it is and as frightening as that appears to us from someone from a different generation, I think that open line of communication is going to be good for us. It's going to be able to look at our businesses without the glasses on, see it for what it is, and make changes.
So you're a tire dealer who's not used to dealing online and different things. What do dealers have to do to address these consumers, and also just sort of to keep up with complaints or any of that sort of new way that Gen Yers communicate with each other?
I think social media is a big part of it, and I hate to call it social media. As you know, I like to call it just being social. I don't see social media as another medium to put advertising on. I see it as communication tool, more like a phone than a newspaper, so to speak. But I think you should start to build your community of young people, address any concerns, market to them that way, have an open dialogue, and let them share with their friends. The new marketing you're starting to see now, new advertising now. I don't know if you've seen the Pepsi commercial with the Jeff Gordon thing. They created their own content, and that thing was shared, and way more eyes saw that than if it was just put on TV. And I think that's where we're going to be doing that kind of stuff. We're going to be building our market. We're going to be building our community online, keeping in touch with them, interacting with them. They want a relationship with the people they do.
For Tire Business NewsPoint, I'm Kathy McCarran. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to see our next report on May 13th.